You're listening to Fear TWD. You're listening to Fear TWD with Ike, Deborah, and Brooke.
You're yawning over there, Julie. I can hear one of you guys yawning. Who was that? You're back live with the Ike Diaz. I can hear somebody was yawning. You're back live with the Ike Diaz, Brooke Beagley, Deborah Scarberry, with our special guest tonight, Julie Gipp, who is the TWD co-host with me, coming back October 24th. So I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting when we get TWD back. But she's going to do a quick bio for us while she's on the air with us. So it's very awesome to have her back on the air. She hasn't been on you've been off for about two months, huh, Julie?
Since we finished up Preacher in July.
Yeah, so it feels like a while.
About 2 months, yeah. Yeah,
it feels like a long time. I'm sitting here going, wow. But I'm glad you came on tonight. It's pretty awesome to have you on again with us. So,
thanks, and it's great to be back. And hi, Brooke. We missed you, Julie.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You and Deborah have been doing great with Fear. Fear was not my forte.
I'll be honest with you. The first season is, but the second season, it's really gotten more intense. I will say that.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
But I'm still a Walking Dead fan. That will never stop. I'm always going to be a Walking Dead fan.
Fear, I know. Fear really, I know you're not watching it anymore, but Fear has really gotten good as far as all, the character build up, everything that's involved with it. It's really gotten good. I'm really excited about the show right now,
Oh, that's good. Well, you always were a big fan from the beginning.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, I keep up with it pretty good. Plus we do our podcast that we love to do every week, so it's pretty fun. And then I was just telling Brooke about the friends I have on Facebook that I didn't know were even my friends. Remember from Z Nation that we were talking about today?
Yeah, you showed me that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I really did not know that she was my friend, and so it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
Did you get a chance to watch the premiere of Z Nation?
I've still been so busy. I can't wait to do that. We want to do me and Julie have been planning to do just a one podcast of Z Nation, the kickoff, because it's a 2-hour podcast. So we're trying to figure out a time and date that we can get that done. So all the listeners be on the lookout for that, because we're going to do just a real quick half-hour podcast just to announce the Z Nation that came back and the Latino that was on there. Very little Latinos in the movie business except for Ike Diaz. No, the guy is unstoppable. He's still on the show, and I guess he's part of the good team now, huh?
Well, you're going to have to watch the first episode.
Okay, so I must have missed something.
It's different. It's probably not what you expect.
Okay. Now, they're doing season 3 right now, right?
Yes.
Yes. It just started last Friday night.
Okay, see, I'm so far behind. I'm halfway in season 2, so yeah. I got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, I know. I'm that way. With a lot of shows, I just can't. I don't have the time.
I know exactly what you guys are talking. I know exactly what you guys are talking about. I leave.
And my DVR can only record so much.
Yeah, 100. Well, my DVR was at 100% till cable messed around and lost some of it. Oh, hey, Deborah. She don't. I thought Deborah watched Z Nation.
No, she doesn't watch Z Nation.
No.
She told me. No, she doesn't watch it.
No.
I think it's a funny show. I think it's a great show. It's funny.
It is funny. It's clever.
Yeah.
Exactly. I like the old guy.
like I said, it's TWD with a twist of comedy, you know.
And humor.
That's exactly way to put it.
But I think in all reality, if it's pretty fun. It's kind of okay. So it's kind of like you take Zombieland and that's what you got, you know, a TV show, you know. So
speaking of Zombieland, we've got Zombieland 2 coming out next year, I think.
Yes, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. The first one was awesome.
I know.
Yeah,
Tallahassee just cracked me up.
I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that Zombieland Part 2. It's going to be so good. Yeah, it's going to be so awesome. So Julie Gepp has a TV show or a bio for us, but before we get any further, it said Why the Blues with Cousin Dave. I still don't know how to fix that, but hopefully Deborah said she knows how to fix that for us. Or Brooke, you said you know how to fix it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I got to learn how to fix that. See, there's still things I got to learn how to do too. So, so it's not like I know everything in the world. So everybody, sometimes I act like I know everything in the world, but I don't. I'm learning, guys. But it's fun. You're KBLP. You're live. KBLP LLC. We're live on the podcast. It's official. We have our own company now, and it's time for Julie to get into her awesome bio that I've been waiting for all night. And at the end, will you explain why we decided to go with this bio too?
Me? You want me to explain?
Yeah, Julie. And I'll add to it too.
Okay, well, this is one that we did previously because actually we had covered all of the named characters, I believe, already in bios. But you had suggested that I do the one for Alicia Debnam Carey again, who plays Alicia Clark on Fear the Walking Dead. And the reason why is because she was also recently on 2 seasons of the 100 apocalyptic show that's on the CW channel. And I believe you said, Ike, that Deborah did a bio last week of a new character on Fear the Walking Dead who actually was working in casting, I assume, and she cast Alicia Debnam Carey in her role in the 100. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what on the Talking Dead. That's what they had said. That's why I thought it was really interesting. Her name is Eileen Stowe. That's why I thought it was really interesting because you watched the 100. Well, I got into it. I watched I think the first 4 episodes, and then I didn't have Netflix any longer. But now I have Netflix back, so I'm gonna try to get caught up with you on it.
I just saw where the CW is offering everything for free. I'm not sure of the details on that, but.
Well, I got Netflix again because of Narcos, so I had to get Narcos. So Elisa is becoming, because her name is the same, but they say it differently, correct? Like they say it differently. Her name is Elisa in real life, and then Alicia. Yeah,
she spells it a little differently. In real life, she spells it Alycia.
Yeah.
But it is basically the same name.
Yeah.
So you want me to go ahead then and give the bio?
Yeah. Sorry about that. I just started jumping in again.
Okay. Alicia Debnam Carey, as we said, she plays Alicia Clark. She was born in July of 1993, so she just recently, this summer, had a birthday, and she's 23 years old, still very young.
Yeah.
She began her acting. Yeah, she began her acting career in Australia at the age of 8. In 2011, she started out very young. In 2011, she graduated from Newtown High School of Performing Arts, where she was a percussionist. She also studied for 10 years in classical percussion. She first traveled to America in 2011 and starred as the youngest cast member in Next Stop Hollywood, a 6-part documentary that followed 6 Australian actors as they competed for roles during the U.S. TV pilot season. And I'll have to admit I never saw that show. I don't know if I typically don't watch reality shows, but
Right.
Her filmography includes Into the Storm and The Devil's Hand, both films released in 2014, and Friend Request, a supernatural techno-thriller film released this year. And I think she's had a few roles in other films too, but I saw Into the Storm, but I haven't seen the others.
Wait a second. She was in Into the Storm? Who did she, with Mark Wahlberg? Is that the same one you're talking about?
No, Into the Storm was the lady, Sarah Wayne Callies, who played Laurie in The Walking Dead. She was in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's with isn't it like with a whole bunch of different tornadoes?
Yeah, like a disaster type.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
Okay, I got mixed up. I was like, I don't remember her being in that because that's one of my favorite movies. With Mark Wahlberg and there was a bunch of good actors in that.
I don't think Mark was in there.
In that, no.
In the one I'm talking about, he was in.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was Mark Wahlberg. The one I'm talking about is when they were in the boat, they were fishing, and they hit that 100-foot wave and they capsized. And this was a really good.
About the Perfect Storm.
Oh, the Perfect Storm. Okay, excuse me, I got mixed up right there on that one. I thought you meant that one.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Yeah,
yeah,
I see what you're saying.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all. I still have that on VHS. Like my favorite movies of all time.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, if the apocalypse happens, the only thing you're going to be able to watch is DVDs or VHSs. So I collect my VHSs and my DVDs. You think I'm not going to be watching? You think I'm not going to be watching good movies in the apocalypse? Shoot.
I kind of think you won't be watching anything.
I'm gonna have a generator. I'm going to have a generator. I'm going to be living underground. I already got this all planned out. Remember, I live in Colorado. I live in the mountains, so it's nice up here in the mountains the way we got it set up. So do you?
You'll have this own little Lucille.
Yeah. Well, I don't really. I'm not too big into gang stuff, but because the only way. Going into TWD, the only way to get to the Lucille or get to that, you have to be, in some kind of gang, and I'm not really into that kind of stuff. So I'd be a kind of a loner in the apocalypse,
Still works.
Okay, I'd probably be the gang leader. Sorry, guys.
Oh, good enough.
Okay, you guys want the truth? No, I'm just joking.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, you want me to finish up?
Yeah. I know. I keep interrupting you every time you get going. Sorry about that, Julie. Go ahead.
Well, Ike loves to talk. That's why he's podcaster.
I know. I'll keep going and going and going and going and going. I'm like the Energizer battery. The Energizer bunny battery.
That was her film history, and I'm sure there are probably some that I've missed that I didn't include on that. But in television, she appeared in several shows as a child in Australia and a couple of documentary reality roles in the U.S. before being cast as a Klan commander in seasons 2 and 3 in the CW's post-apocalyptic series 100.